Hey everyone, thank you for watching. So today's video is going to be a new Will I Buy It video. I post my Will I Buy It's every single Wednesday, talking about some new makeup releases and launches, letting you know a little bit about them, and then letting you know if I am planning to pick them up or pass over them. I have lots to talk about this week, so why don't we go ahead and get started. Alright, so today's video is actually going to feature all holiday makeup releases. I had been doing these separately, continuing to do like regular makeup releases on Wednesdays, and then I was doing holiday makeup releases like every 2 weeks or so, typically on a Sunday. But there is just so much holiday right now. You know, it's as we're getting closer and closer to actual holiday time, more and more releases are coming out. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dedicate today's video to all holiday releases. I also have so many other videos to post. I just do not have time to do another type of Will I Buy It video featuring the holiday ones. So that's what we're gonna do today. All holiday releases. So the first one I want to talk about is from Makeup Forever. They are releasing the Lustrous Blush Palette. It's limited edition, as most holiday releases are. It has 12 shades inside. It says it's $150 and the value is $290. It has highlighting powders in there, blush powders, and also the face sculpting powders. So 12 shades, $150. That's expensive. When I first saw this on the Trendmood website, I will have her Instagram link down below because I often am reading from her Instagram. When I first saw it, I was like, yes, I want this. I'm gonna get it. I did the double take. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna add it to my cart because I'm gonna shop VIB Rouge Part 2. Yes. And then I saw $150 and I was like, oh, huh? That's just gonna be a little bit too expensive for me for a face palette. I have a huge love for face palettes. I love to buy them. I love to use them. I love to travel with them. I really enjoy face palettes, but I did just recently buy the Becca Cosmetics face palette that has blush, bronzer, and highlight in there. I have several other face palettes that I really, really love, and I think it's just going to come down to $150 is too much money for me to spend on a limited edition palette. I also did recently purchase two, I think both shades are included in this palette. When I did my trying subscribers favorite makeup, I actually had people recommend the individual face powders from Makeup Forever. So I did pick up a contour shade and I did pick up a blush shade, and I believe both of those shades are in this palette. So it's kind of like, okay, probably not, but I'm super bummed because I like those. Like, I like my contour shade, I like my blush shade, but already having two of the shades in here, it's limited edition, it's also $150. I'm like, no girl, you can't do it. Not for you, not right now. I just placed the big Sephora VIB sale order. I'm probably, like I said, going to do it again when Rouge gets to shop again, starting on Friday, I believe it is. Probably gonna place another order, and I'm gonna go ahead and leave this one out. It hurts me to say because I love my face palettes, but this one's gonna be a no-go for me. Next up, I was getting a lot of tags on another new holiday release from Becca Cosmetics. Becca is busy, busy, busy this holiday season. So they are coming out with the Light Waves Highlighter Palette. It is $34. It includes the shades Moonstone, Pink Sapphire, which is a new shade, and then Prismatic Amethyst. It is, of course, limited edition, as most holiday releases are. Okay, so the packaging is really pretty on this one. It has the 3 different highlight shades. I actually did want Prismatic Amethyst when it released. That was one that caught my attention for some reason, and I just never went ahead and purchased it. So when I saw this one come out, I was like, should I get that one? But like I mentioned previously, I did just purchase the Becca Après Ski Glow face palette, and that was $54. So that was a pretty pricey palette to pick up, and it has the different highlighter shades in there, and also has the bronzer and the blush. So I'm like, I just don't think I would need another new Becca Cosmetics palette to add to me right now. I'm just having the best time with the Après Ski Glow palette that I'm like, why would I need to add in another one, and especially just a highlight palette? I lately, more and more, I'm seeing myself gravitate towards the face palettes versus just the highlight palettes. Those are just what I'm reaching for more lately, and I just feel like I'm kind of getting more bang for my buck, if that makes sense, instead of just doing the highlight palette, because typically when I reach for the highlight palette, I'm only reaching for one shade. Maybe I'm mixing them, but I like reaching for a face palette because I like being able to do multiple steps for my makeup with the face palette versus just the highlight palette. I did mention in one of my past videos, even like I was deciding between the Anastasia Sugar Glow Kit and the Becca face palette and I went with the Becca because it had more shades. Even though it was more expensive by like $14 I think it was, it had more shades versus just the highlight palette. So I'm just not totally gravitating towards highlight palettes lately. I'd rather them be in a face palette, but $34 for the 3 highlights, I guess I don't think that's a terrible price for Becca. So if those 3 shades really catch your attention, the packaging looks nice and it does look like it has a mirror. I don't think it would be a bad purchase, but I just don't think I need it right now. I got a lot of tags on this one too, and I was really excited to see this. This is some new holiday releases from Dose of Colors. They are coming out with a liquid lipstick sets. They're going to be $29 each. There's Holiday, which has Strawberries Pop, Bittersweet, and Extra Saucy. And then the other set is The Snuggle is Real with Warm and Fuzzy, Let's Cuddle, and Lazy Daisy. So the Snuggle is Real is more of a nude set, and then Holiday is more of like the red, and it looks like one is maybe like a brighter pink. The Strawberry Pop is a bit of a brighter pink. All right, I am so excited for this. I love the Dose of Colors liquid lipstick formula. I think I have, I want to say it's either like 3 or 4 of the Dose of Colors liquid lipsticks. I was super bummed because they went on sale for like 50% off maybe during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, and that was like my thing. Like I was like, out of everything that's going for sale, I'm most excited about the Dose of Colors liquid lipsticks, and they sold out within like 15 minutes of the sale going live, and I was like, neat. So I was really stoked to see these. I definitely want to pick up the nude set. I don't think I would go with the red set just because I don't think I would get as much use out of them. You guys know like nudes are my things. I actually had a nude lipstick on before this and I was like, no girl, you're talking holiday, you got your glitter on, you got your holiday dress on. This is actually technically a dress. Like put your red lip on and be holiday. I definitely want to pick up the Snuggle is Real. I think all of the shades look so pretty, and I like that they're all like different enough. Sometimes with a nude set especially, they can kind of all look very similar, but I feel like all 3 are very different. So I'm excited. I love that formula. And Dose of Colors is now at Ulta. So this will be available November 10th at 10 a.m. at Dose of Colors, and then it also will be going available at Ulta and Namie's. So I'm planning to pick mine up from Ulta. Let us know what you think about these Dose of Colors liquid lipstick sets. Are you going to get the nude, the red, both, neither? Let us know. So lastly, I'm going to talk about Morphe. They released a pretty large holiday collection, and the tags been coming in fast and furious on this one. Alrighty, here, let's see. So they are releasing the Dare to Create collection. It includes the Bling It On brush set, which is a $79. They're very like blingy brushes, of course, like the name would state. Dare to Create the 39A eyeshadow palette, 39 shades for $32. The 15D Day Slayer, it's $15. It has 15 shades. 15N Night Master, $15, 15 shades. Paint the Town liquid lipsticks trios in nude and red, $12 for each trio, which are smaller sizes. And then the Daring Metallic liquid lipstick in 5 shades, $12 each, regular size. Okay. So to jump into the collection, so first off, the Daring Metallic liquid lipstick in the 5 different shades for $12. I would not be getting that. I'm not a metallic lipstick lover. I would not need that. Paint the Town liquid lipstick trios in nude and red for $12 each trio. I'm also going to be passing over that. I just bought a set of Huda Beauty liquid lipsticks during the Sephora VIB sale. Like I said, I want to purchase the Dose of Colors liquid lipstick trio as well, so I just don't need more. I do like the Morphe liquid lipsticks, but just a thing of where I don't need them. Let's see here. The Bling It On brush set for $79. I mean, it looks like you get some nice brushes. I do like the Morphe brushes. I have quite a few of them and I do like them. I don't need my brushes to be like blinged out and sparkly. I get it. It's super fun and it would like look really cute, but that's not something that like necessarily draws me to a brush. I heard that Babs Beauty, I was watching her Snap review of them, and she said not only, you know, of course are they really pretty, but she said they are actually functional brushes, which sometimes you don't get if like the packaging is too over the top or like the, you know, aesthetics of it is too over the top. But she said they are functional, but I simply don't need brushes, especially a set for $79. I have a ton of makeup brushes. I've done a makeup brush declutter not that long ago, and then I just keep buying brushes because it's like a sickness I have. I don't know how to cure myself of that, but I have a ton of makeup brushes. I definitely don't need another one, especially for a higher priced set. And then let's see, so we have the eyeshadow palettes to chat about. So the 39A, it's 39 shades, $32. This one is interesting because the middle row in the palette is all like bigger shades, and when I first saw this, I was like, are those like face shades? Like for some reason I thought it was actually like an eyeshadow and face palette, and like I thought the middle row was like contour and bronzers and blushes, like things like that. And then when I actually looked closer, they're eyeshadow shades, but those are all supposed to be transition shades for like every skin tone. I think the concept of that is very interesting, don't get me wrong. I think that's super interesting, but I don't feel like I need really any of these 3 Morphe shadows, the big one and then the 2 smaller 15 ones, because I just got the, you know, the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette just launched not that long ago, just a couple months ago. And I'm really happy with that one. And then the 3502 just launched, like, was that even a month ago maybe? I don't remember. But I love that palette and I'm super happy with it. And one of the shades in here, I can't tell which one it is. It must be the 15D, the Day Slayer, has like a lot of like the browns and oranges. I mean, that one reminds me, like to me it looks like a mini 350 or 3502. So it's like, I wouldn't need that. The other one does have like the darker shades in there, but again, I'm like, some of those darker shades are in the 3502, and if they're not, they're probably in the Jaclyn Hill palette, and if they're not, I probably have at least one other eyeshadow palette that has those shades. Just one though, not multiple. So I just feel like I don't need this with all of the new releases that Morphe is coming out with. When I saw like this big old holiday collection, which I understand, like a lot of companies are doing this, they're coming out with their regular items, then they're coming out with holiday collections on top of it, but I'm almost like, I'm feeling color popped, you know? Like you're putting too much out for me. I can't keep up. It's overwhelming me. And what happens when I talk about color pop a lot is like they put out too much and it's just too much for me. I'm like, no, back off. Like I can't keep up. So that's kind of how I feel with Morphe right now. Like we just got these 2 really amazing eyeshadow palettes. Those palettes are some of my favorites. I'm recommending them everywhere that I can, but I'm kind of like, I'm still using those palettes and creating new looks with them and getting excited for them. It's like, it's too soon for me to be bringing in other eyeshadow palettes. So I mean, they look pretty, but again, if you did get the 3502, I don't think that you would need the 15D. I hear the formulas and these are supposed to be like exactly like the Jaclyn Hill and 3502, so I don't feel like you would need the 15D. And then again, the 15N, like I don't know, maybe if you want to try Morphe, if you haven't tried their eyeshadow palettes yet and you want to try more of these like mini palettes for lesser money, you know, $15 isn't bad, you know, I totally get it, but for me, I don't feel like I need it with all the other eyeshadow palettes that I have from Morphe and what I just recently got from Morphe and still want to be playing with. So for me, when I saw the collection, I just couldn't get excited for it because I'm still too excited about my other palettes. So I'm gonna keep playing with them and, you know, try not to overbuy as much as I can. I'm not 100% if this is going to be available at Ulta. Morphe is recently now at Ulta. Not sure if this one will be in here, but you can get it on the Morphe website. I believe it is available now. I think it launched on the day before this video goes live. For me, couldn't get hyped for it. Let us know what you think about it though. Are you super stoked? Is this gonna be maybe your first Morphe purchase? Have you just been waiting for the holiday collection to come about? I would love to get your thoughts. And after that, that's gonna do it for this week's Will I Buy It? Guys, that is gonna do it for my holiday themed Will I Buy It video this week. I really hope that you enjoyed this week's video and you found it helpful or entertaining in some way. As always, let me know in the comments what you thought of all these holiday releases. Which ones are you super excited for? Which ones are you passing over? Do you feel like me sometimes and you just get a little bit overwhelmed, especially around holiday season and all the new releases? Then you got the VIB sale added in there. We haven't even talked about Black Friday and Cyber Monday yet. Oh my gosh, do you want to see any videos about those sales? There's just a lot happening right now. But of course, let me know in the comments down below all of your thoughts and also what you'd want to see featured in next week's Will I Buy It video. But as always, if you guys did enjoy this video, I hope that you will give it a thumbs up. I hope that you will also consider subscribing before you go. I will be live on my YouTube channel tomorrow night at 7:30 CST if you want to come by for a live chat. Otherwise, I will catch you in Friday's video. Bye.